Hold up, that's not right. Give me a sec, let me fix this. There we go. America was never healthy. Let's talk about it. There are a lot of very good healthcare systems in this world, starting at number 1 with Singapore. Then we've got Luxembourg, Japan, Switzerland, Qatar, Austria, and Sweden. After this top 8 comes 26 other first world countries, including Canada and France, as well as 2 developing countries, Costa Rica and Thailand. And all the way here at the bottom, at number 35, is the greatest country in the world, the United States. The United States pays $2,000 more per person per year than any other country. Why? The United States does not have a universal healthcare system. But what is a universal healthcare system? And what is the difference between it and a privatized system?
I didn't pay anyone any bills because here it's all free. You pay taxes, and with these taxes they put all the cash in like in hospital and the care and like to pay doctors and stuff like that. So you don't pay any bills.
We know like in America like people pay for their healthcare, but I guess we just don't really understand we don't understand that concept because we don't have to deal with that.
I'm assuming that's why you have some people who do a lot of online websites to get funding because you have this or you have that, which of course wouldn't exist in France because it would just be paid for.
Is there anything else that shocks you about the United States healthcare system?
And I feel that people who are sick are punished in a way, and people who don't have money can't even get the appropriate treatment that they need.
Save you some time here, Miss Bird. We won't cover you for this operation.
Well, what you mean you won't cover me? I'm covered through my HMO.
If you feel you're being treated unfairly, these are our appeals procedures, which you have every legal right to pursue.
Is your life over if you get sick because you can't pay for it? Or you're going to take loans? Or you're going to, I don't know, suffer from depression or kill yourself? I'm sure it happens. I'm serious.
While the health insurance companies became wealthy, the system was broken.
37 million Americans are without protection against catastrophic illness.
It's like a whole system, of profit making.
Does this extend to prescriptions? Even with insurance, medications in the United States can get so expensive that many people go without a medication their life depends on. But wait, of course there's an app for that.
Half a dozen or more choices in front of you of pricing and locations to get it.
You never think about shopping around for medication prices.
I have good insurance, but with Good RX, I save even more money.
What? I was paying how much?
And it's absolutely free. No cost to me whatsoever.
I get to save $1,180 a year with GoodRx. This is awesome.
Go to goodrx.com and check it out.
Same thing in France. Guess how much I paid for it? €13.70. And then the pharmacist would apologize because since I don't have insurance in France, they have to ask me to pay €13.70, and to them it's embarrassing.
250 to 350.
For an inhaler?
Yes.
Man, so if you're poor, you're dead.
Other countries' shock at the United States medical bills is understandable. Take the EpiPen, for example. In France, it costs $98.68. In Canada, $181.81. And in the United States, a whopping $608.61. And this is before insurance or Social Security. In France, if you're a citizen, it's covered. In Canada, your final cost depends on your insurance, but even then you're starting below $200. Even with insurance in the United States, EpiPens can still cost over $250. This is because the companies that make them are playing the capitalist system to make more money.
So 2 EpiPens, how much do you reckon they are?
$80.
600.
$40.
I'm afraid not.
More?
More?
$100.
More.
$150.
More.
$250.
More.
Shut the fridge.
More.
£300. $600. What? Why?
What are the benefits of a universal healthcare system?
So I think, well, I was not aware of the advantages, to be honest, before I came here, because when you live in a culture, like it's so much the norm that it becomes part of daily life, you know, you don't really pay attention to it.
Going to hospital, you wouldn't have to pay to go to hospital because it's like, it's your health, it's important, and yeah, it's like basic, I think, it's basic stuff.
Now that I see the difference, I would say that you don't need to worry about your bills related to your health.
What's your deductible?
Nothing.
I don't think we have any.
I don't know. I don't think there's any, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think that if you're talking to Canadians and people here in Quebec, what you don't like about hospitals here, they're going to tell you the time that you need to wait.
And for 6 months, he paid less than 30 euros. And he suspects it was a mistake that he had to pay for those 30 euros.
What are your initial thoughts on the United States medical system?
The cost is outrageous.
It's really, really sad. I don't think that people shouldn't go to hospital just because of cash.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
To a lot of people it's surprising. To a lot of people from outside of the US it's surprising because it's what we would imagine to see maybe in a developing country where the state has difficulty funding what they want to fund. But we don't really realize that here the country has money, right? So it's a decision, it's a conscious decision to not pay for it. And I'm sorry to say it, to let some people die or live in horrible conditions.
The United States needs a new healthcare system. Most countries, developed or developing, have some sort of free or universal healthcare, or both more often than not. This leaves the United States out in the cold. If the US really is the best country, why does its healthcare system not reflect this?